sorry, I had to make a quick edit there. One ad that's a lot less, I guess, offensive and bad is, it shows, I don't know the actor, I'm gonna have to look it up again for the final draft, it's gonna be a lot better. It shows a man holding up a fake baby lamb covered in blood, like pieces of its flesh is missing. It says, here's the rest of your wool coat. Again, I see what they're going for. Wool, you shouldn't use wool because it comes from an animal. The biggest thing here is the inconsistencies and just the plain fact that it's incorrect. Farmers don't shear lambs. It's just kind of, it's laughable at this point because it's just kind of, if they knew what they were talking about, they would know how to go about and sort of portray their ads in a correct view and maybe actually get people to believe them. As a farm kid that I've sheared a bunch of sheep, goats, etc., etc. One, there's not even any wool to shear on a baby lamb. That's just duh, right? Two, shearing sheep actually helps the sheep. Once they get bigger, once they get to be adults, they grow all this hair. If they live in a warmer environment, it gets hot, it gets all heavy. Sometimes it gets so big, you guys probably remember Shrek the sheep. It gets so big that they can't even walk anymore, and it's really sad for the sheep. They end up dying a very painful death. So in order to fix that, the farmers shear it, the sheep's cool and happy, everybody's in a good mood, right? They could have gone about this and created this ad in response to people eating lamb, killing baby sheep. Not cool. Why would you do that? They could have really made this a great ad, but they went and they were done with it. I'm going to give a bunch more ads, you know, make it a little bit longer. How does this affect the audience's goodwill and exploit them emotionally? Obviously, the images, which I'm going to show you in the full draft, are very disturbing, are very offensive, are very lots of things that may trigger people. Lots of bad things here, right? So it obviously exploits them emotionally. If a person were to think it offensive, they would look at it and be like, oh wow, this is terrible. For example, in this last thing, the baby sheep that's been cut all to pieces. That's so bad, right? That exploits you emotionally into thinking that people who wear wool get their wool from baby lambs. That's extremely ignorant. How does it affect their goodwill? People give money to PETA. PETA has also been known to be fraudulent. I'm not going to... Should I go into that? That's a question. That's a good question. Should I go into how PETA has been a fraudulent organization, or should I just keep it to the ads and just, you know? Obviously, this ad is wrong. A lot of their ads are just trash. Can it be fixed? Absolutely. They can make such a great case for people becoming vegan and vegetarian. They could do such a great job. And I would support that, right? I'm personally not vegan, but if you go along with your ads and create a good case for being vegan, yeah, heck yeah, I'll support you. You do you, boo. And that's about it, right? Again, I think my biggest questions, should I even go over something so controversial? And some of these ads are extremely insensitive. Should I even go onto those ads, or should I pick some that are more, you know, like this last one, the wool one, where it doesn't attack anybody specifically, because it's just pretty sensitive topics. Also, is my reaction and my humor appropriate? I'm kind of laughing on the way here, you know, I laugh at everything. Like I said, I'm very awkward. Should I probably react in a more serious manner? Should I be more professional, maybe? That's pretty much the feedback I'm wanting. And also, you know, should I even go over those sensitive ads? Thank you very much.